Hello, I'm Jeff Lettering and welcome back to Redrum Dead Diary. So we're on chapter 5. Alright, we need a cow skull. There's a snake. Where the heck is this cow? We need a cow skull, a backhoe, oil can, human skull, which I saw earlier, a protractor. Can't find anything in this mess. Nutcracker. Perfume, an axe, a swordsman, flight goggles, skates, and starfish. Alright, we just need the protractor and the starfish. Now I just need a dang protractor. Level complete! Woo! Alright. Now I understand my place on this earth. That's where I'm a certified basket case. None of my pride or professional training can match the intuition of my innocent niece. I have the honor of a connection to Rose that few could understand. With humility, I feel a new sense of responsibility both to my victims of these crimes and to the girl who brings their peace. Let me reaffirm my commitment here. An oath to Rose and a pledge to the fallen. Tonight I sleep with an open mind for whatever dreams may come. Rose visits the dream of her detective uncle, revealing an image from her mind. Help guide him to the clues. Collect the fingerprints. Level complete! Dead Diary. Sometimes I think nobody loves me anymore. I haven't seen mommy or daddy for so long, and uncle won't visit me anymore either. I don't like Dr. Froud, but he's the only one who will stay with me. What's it say? Break lines cut. Today I made a new friend again. Mr. Powers builds special machines, but he says sometimes the simple ones make the most difference. He wants to play a new game with me, but I said I was afraid he will go away as soon as we're done. He looked very sad and said it was hard to explain, but it's true. If I help him play this game, it will make him very happy. But yes, he will still go away in the end. But I still want to help. I will play. Level complete. Is my mind splitting? More strange dreams invade my sleep, but I do not resist. Do I have my own free will, or am I a puppet? I want to believe in my own independence, yet it seems like my real purpose is is this life is to be a humble helping hand to something greater than myself. To Rose. To Rose? Or is it something even higher? No surprise, the wind brings a new clue from our friendly crow's death delivering service. Break. Lines cut. How appropriate. Whatever. These ones that. Alright, now we just need two more. We need this and that thing. Level complete! Dead Diary. My friend Mr. Powers said he has something special to tell me. He said I am more special than anyone knows yet. But I think he's just trying to make me feel better before he disappears like all my other friends. He said most people need to talk out loud or send letters or email when they want to talk to each other. But I'm special because I don't need to do any of those things. I think he's so silly. He smiled and said everyone has to crawl before they walk. So he wants me to take a baby step tonight in my dream. What is he talking about? He said don't try to understand it too much. Just let it happen. He said tonight I can help him play a game with Uncle. He said they will have a meeting of the minds tonight, face to face. Tonight I will be like a telephone for them. But later, when I learn to walk, I'll be able to talk with Mommy and Daddy. This way, even when Dr. Froud won't let us see each other. I thought I was getting good at the puzzles, but this one is so confusing. I can't wait to play. But I hope winning doesn't mean losing another friend. Are we playing, like, doing these puzzles in our dream while we're playing them? Level complete. Nothing should surprise me anymore, right? What a strange feeling this dream. What a strange feeling. This dream stays with me even as I awake. As I am awake, I can see his face. Mr. Powell is speaking directly to me, but not eyes and nose or mouth. We speak to each other through our minds like one connected consciousness. Am I still asleep? Maybe not. Am I in a trance? Or maybe this is the first time I've ever really been awake? Is it a spiritual awakening, or am I simply possessed? It's my mind, isn't it? My free will? If I decide to visit the car crusher, it is really my choice. Alright, we need a paint roller. Pie. We need a paint roller, zucchini, a hook, butterfly, maple leaf, paintbrush, steak, guitar, padlock, and gavel. Alright, I just need the hook and whatever that thing is. I clicked on that earlier, didn't I? There we go. Level complete. Woo! Daily... Can't stop now. Daily dread. Brawn kills brains. What if Einstein lost E equals mc squared? Top scientific minds fear we may have just seen the modern equivalent of such a costly loss. Police arrested a mechanic who worked for the recently deceased Mr. Powers. The muscular worker blamed the widow, Mrs. Powers, screaming it wouldn't have happened if she loved me. Detective Ravenwood explained, this mechanic had a thing for the scientist's wife. She didn't return his affections, so he severed the brake lines on the experimental car. She has lost a husband and may have lost our future energy independence. Dead Diary. My friend Mr. Powers was very happy and said we did a great job on a very special puzzle. And before I even asked him, he knew what I was thinking. He said, yes, it was time for a goodbye now. He smiled and said he wouldn't tell me not to cry because I will always cry until I realize that goodbye doesn't last forever. He said, I can't possibly even imagine how short a goodbye really is when you look at the whole thing, but not to worry about right now. He said, I'll understand better when I'm older. I hate when grown-ups say goodbye. Say that. He said, if I don't like that one, just get ready for adults to always ask, what are you going to be when you grow up? He said, that's a really tricky question for me since there isn't a proper word for what I am. He said, not very many people are ready to believe yet. He sure is hard to understand. Sometimes I'll try not to cry while I draw a picture of him waving goodbye. Daily dread. Courage amid fire. We're here, Lieutenant Daniels perishes amidst a different kind of fire when his barn burned to the ground. He ran back for me, said his badly burned son Dante. An inspiring artist, he always talked about courage under fire. He died honoring those words. Lieutenant Daniels was well respected, volunteering his time between the firehouse and police station. The mayor remembers he retired to that barn to live a simple life, but showed up at every town meeting to encourage all youth to serve the community. He effectively recruited for the police, firefighters, and armed forces. Chapter 6. Alright, I think we'll go a little bit longer and then we'll probably call it a day. We need a teddy bear. Unless this is going to be the end of it. I don't know yet. How are you supposed to find a teddy bear in this mess? There it is. Again, how are you supposed to find an apple? We need an apple, a pirate. An apple, pirate, or an ornament, a turtle. A lobster. A bobblehead. Roman helmet. A pistol, a baseball mitt, a penguin, and doctor's mirror. Alright, just need the pirate, the pistol, and the doctor's mirror. Level complete! Alright. I can't believe he's gone. Lieutenant Daniels was the one who inspired me to join the Marines and the police after. I can't believe it's real, and now I feel like I've been shocked back to reality. I was losing my mind there for a while, those dreams, but now I'm sober. I feel bad for his, gentle son. They don't know if he's going to survive. Sad. I can see he's not fighting for his life. Never wanted to follow in his father's footsteps. Big shoes to fill. Only wanted to paint, to tell about the human condition from the safety of his artist's chair. No uniform. Not try a uniform, kid. Alright. Rose dreams of a nightmare inferno. The screams are trapped of a trapped young man keep exploding in her mind. Rid this burning vision of bombs. Now I just need 2 more. Level complete! Alright. Dead diary. Is a new friend coming? It's hard to tell. Someone is in a lot of pain. It's smoky. I can't tell. Something is happening. I see a bright light. Now the pain is gone, and my new friend is here now. He's a nice young man named Dante. He's very sad because he made a terrible mistake. He said someone else got hurt, but that wasn't supposed to happen. So he needs to help. He needs my help with his puzzle. All he wanted to do was paint, but he was trapped in a cage. He's painting a new picture to show me how he was going to escape. He calls this picture Arsenalite. Alright, but with that being said, I think we're going to conclude this episode of Redrum Dead Diary here. Hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time.